My visualization will illustrate library participation in Toronto. For this exercise, I sought data to determine, in the Toronto Public Library system, which branches have the highest and lowest participation levels. In other words, which neighborhoods use their libraries the most and which use them the least. I found 3 datasets from Toronto Public Library Open Data that could indicate 3 different types of engagement for each branch: circulation, or number of items borrowed per year, total number of annual visits, and number of active cardholders registered. I focused on 2019, which is the most recent year with complete data. I also chose to consider data only for the 80 neighborhood-specific libraries. To accurately compare participation rates between libraries, I controlled for the population of each neighborhood. Otherwise, the libraries in the densest neighborhoods would appear to have the highest participation. To do this, I modified all 3 datasets with the catchment population dataset. I found that the easiest way to visualize these 3 variables was with an enhanced scatter plot. The items borrowed per capita is on the x-axis, the visits per capita is on the y-axis, and the number of cardholders per capita is illustrated by the variable size of the bubble for each library. For this last statistic, the raw number itself is not as meaningful as the relative size of the number. This chart clearly demonstrates that there is a relationship between the 3 metrics and that there is a large disparity between the branches with the most participation and those with the least. It is obvious that 2 branches, Runnymede and Queen Salter, have the highest rates of participation, and that 2, St. Clair Silverthorne and Guildwood, have the lowest, as each of these stands out from the rest of the group. This information could be used by the library to analyze the success or failure of engagement programs or budget allocation, and which branches to invest in or which ones to close. It could also influence future mapping of catchment areas and the acquisition or transfer of materials. For citizens who want to be involved in the library community, this could influence which neighborhoods to live in.